Pop Squat. Cool. Minute. Hey, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, happy Friendsgiving, happy Indigenous Peoples Remembrance Day, happy birthday if it's your birthday, happy 1 month until Christmas Eve Day if that's your jam, happy Black Friday's Eve, which really Black Friday is now 2 weeks long, so I don't even know why we call it Black Friday anymore. Anyway, we're going to listen to something sent in by Simon. Simon's sent in a lot of music to the channel, and I appreciate it, Simon, because he also sends money along with the recommendations. This is a guy named tenkay. Looks like, oddly enough, this song has had also 10,000 plays on SoundCloud. So tenkay has 10K plays. I don't know. The song is called Bandz in a Loft, and then Based Freestyle, produced by mxdy, mxdy. It's not mxdy. Probably Maddie, Moody, Madi, Midi, Medi. I just don't use an X. It doesn't tell us anything. And then hashtag ICE4, 1C34. Again, no idea. Names that make sense would be useful for the people who are completely clueless when they come to your music. But hey, you get to do whatever you want because you get to decide how you represent yourself. So let's check out tenkay. I have a little bit of information off of Genius. tenkay is a Houston rapper affiliated with SoundCloud collectives 1C and Twilight. Okay, so that explains the 1C. He is known for his collaboration with Chaos Easel? Again, CHAOSYSL. And Xavier So Based and others. Interesting. So it sounds like there's a few rap collectives of one stripe or another in the Houston area. Because I know I hear a lot from like the D1 Diesel, D1P, D1 Productions, those guys. What was it? I can't remember. Lil Savo, a few others. But anyway, that has nothing to do with this other than they're from Houston. This song is Bandz in a Loft. It is labeled simply rap on Genius. I will bring the lyrics over. There aren't lyrics listed on SoundCloud, but I do have them on Genius. So let's check this out. How's my volume? Looks like it's going to be okay. And let's check it out. tenkay, Bandz in a Loft.
Pre-swagging up a perk, that's what he offer. Baby, you can't fold me, less you got shit to offer. I know she don't see me, but she see what I got to offer. Fuck it, I'ma still strip it down, take it off. I don't gotta watch hands you take to know that I'm an alpha. On the block with that motherfucking Glock in my trousers. Nigga, you ain't on the block.
Let me just say, don't ever refer to yourself as an alpha if you're a dude. Like, it just is so cringe, as the kids say. I mean, you sound like an asshole. I'm not saying he sounds like an asshole because I don't think he's necessarily using it in the I'm an alpha, you're a beta kind of way, like, whatever. Alpha software is the most broken kind of software, so that's what I assume you're talking about. Yeah, I totally saw that on social media, but I thought it was funny. So I'm going to start this over because I want to be able to follow along with the lyrics. Let's go!
Pre-swagging up a perk, that's what he offer. Baby, you can't fold me, less you got shit to offer. I know she don't see me, but she see what I got to offer. Fuck it, I'ma still strip it down, take it off. I don't gotta watch hands you take to know that I'm an alpha. On the block with that motherfucking Glock in my trousers.
The way the lyrics are and his flow is going over the rap, and it's not matching up with the beat of the song is really interesting to me. I can't even explain it in terms of like what he's doing, like what it sounds like, but I can clearly hear that he's not matching up exactly correctly, and it's 100% intentional. I'm not giving him a hard time because of it. This is how he wants this to sound, is a little bit off kilter, a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe my cats are freaking out because they don't know each other and somebody's blocking access to something. So if you hear meowing like that, that's why. assuming you heard that. But it's really, really interesting, and I love to hear stuff like this, even if it makes the song more difficult for me to get into. I love it when musicians decide, you know what, I'm not going to go the predictable route, I'm going to do something different. And it's just cool.
You ain't on the block, you be stuck up in that house, bro. Stuck, bitch, I'm really tryna find my way out, bro. I got niggas in these streets tryna find their way out, bro. Money fetish, swear to God, I get aroused when I count up. I feel like Pablo, I got bands in the low. Bands in the low, bands in the low. Baby, touching on my body, please get your hands on. You got a pole, I got a pole too, it's a standoff. I just ran up on that nigga, bow, then I ran off. Without one seat, 34, D nigga be lost. Without one seat, 34, D nigga be lost. Try and hit me for that feet, be prepared for that call. Nobody listen to your tape, nigga, that shit flawed. That ain't your bitch, nigga, she gon' get me tired. Pushing down the block, I be circling the car. Pushing down the block, I be circling the car. Hey, swear. I do more than break a bitch down, nigga, I dismantle. Yeah, she gon' ride my dick with no handle. Yeah. She said it too much to handle. Nigga, swear to God, I'm gripping on that Glock like a handle. 34, run down, leave trample. Walk in the club in my sweatshirt, nigga feel like Earl. Hoes on my dick, cause I'm pretty like a girl. Hoes on my dick, cause I'm pretty like a girl. I support trans rights if you feel like a girl. I swear to God, baby, I can give you the world.
I like this part. Yeah, I like that, and I think I figured out partway through what he's doing is when he comes in, it almost sounds like he's punching in a little bit on this track, or at least that's how it's recorded, because the first word, the first lyric in every kind of small little couplet of what he's saying it's clipped a little bit, and it doesn't align exactly with, I'm not 100% sure about that, it doesn't align exactly with the start of the musical phrase, and then the drum beat in the background isn't on just a steady 1, 2, 3, 4, it's on an and or an e-and or something like that, or if you know music, you know what I'm talking about. But he does tend to end it exactly on a note, which is interesting. So it sounds a little bit off within each and every phrase, but then he ends pretty much always right on. There are a few times that he didn't, at least I didn't think he did. And it's really interesting. It surprises me that this has as many listens as it does, because it's not an easy song to really get into, although I do like the feel of it, I like the energy of it. Some of the lyrics are great. The stuff at the end where hose on my dick because I'm pretty like a girl. I support trans rights if you feel like a girl. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think this is interesting. I gotta wonder if this guy's gonna keep rising up, if this is the beginning of big stuff for him. Be kind of cool. The song is only 2 months old, and it's got 10,000 listens on SoundCloud, which is pretty significant. In my experience. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure there are people with millions of listens on SoundCloud, but I have never encountered any of them. This is cool. Simon, thank you for sending this. I'm curious, where do you find all this stuff? Do you just haunt SoundCloud? Are you on music forums, like whatever, on Reddit or something like that? Of like, oh, you guys, you need to check this out. You need to check this out. Because you send me a ton of really interesting stuff, and this absolutely qualifies. So thank you once again, Simon. Papasquatjon. Checking out. If you want to send me suggestions for song, you can leave a comment if you want, and just leave it there, and maybe I will get to it. If you send me some money, information to do that is in the description. I will for sure do it. I'm about a month out right now, but I continue to do stuff like this song right here from Simon. So you can also join Patreon. I tend to get to those recommendations much more quickly because there are so many fewer. Oh, my laundry's done. So many fewer patrons involved, and when they send me stuff, I get to do it quickly. There you go. Have a good night. I'll be back with some more songs. Bye-bye.